As a governor, I think I appreciate both sides of the conversion process, with the accounting perspective and the governor's perspective. I think the big questions are whether it's purely a financial decision or an educational decision to convert to an academy. Primarily it should be an education one. It's got to be the best for the school, the pupils, the staff, and the wider community as a whole. It shouldn't be solely driven by a financial decision.
In terms of financing, academies don't actually receive any additional income. The difference is that they receive the full income and there's no top slicing taken by the local authority. Academy status also gives schools a lot more freedom in terms of setting their own paying conditions, the length of the term dates, as well as to what extent they follow the current national curriculum. What schools need to look at is the additional costs in relation to services that were previously provided by the local authority, and these may include legal and professional costs, HR, as well as additional accountancy fees.
It's very aware that there are a number of opportunities or options for a school to convert to an academy status. Initially, a lot of the schools went under their own steam and became independent academies. They tended to be the larger schools, the secondary schools. What we're now seeing is the smaller schools, where the pupil numbers are probably below the 200 mark, and some of the larger, smaller schools are looking at other options, not least over aspects of financial management, governance, and support. In principle, there are probably three main choices. The first being to go alone as an independent academy. The second, to join up with another school and create something what might be called a multi-academy trust, or the third, which might be called a loose cluster or a collection of schools coming under an umbrella organisation to share some of the common areas in terms of finance and support.
We'd recommend that schools looking at converting to academy status set up a small working party to look at the pros and cons of bringing an academy, and you may wish to consult with local professionals such as solicitors or accountants. What we've found is that a number of schools have previously looked at converting to academy status and decided that it's not the right choice for them. But the agenda really has moved on. A lot of schools are now being forced down the academy route, and there are different structures in place whereby actually they can get more support by being part of a multi-academy trust or via an umbrella trust. And so really schools might want to look again at conversion to academy status. A specialist education accountant, Streets are able to advise governors, business managers and bursars throughout the conversion process, as well as a post-conversion leading up to their first year end. For more information, go to our website accountantsforacademies.co.uk.